Yeah, welcome back to Combat Mission, Battle for Normandy, main event scenario. Okay, what I'm doing here is just making sure to open up these Shermans before we get going. Okay, if you haven't seen the setup, you might want to go back and look at that. So, quick recap: we're going to be attacking Buron, or East Buron, across on the right flank. The idea is we're going to get some spotters forward, and then let's just have I got icons enabled? I have now. Yeah, I'm going to get that moving next time, I think. Oh, wait a minute. These moved up on that flank. I think that's about it. That's the reserve over on the right. And let's go. Let's see how this first turn works out. It's moving these 3 Sherman 5s up onto behind the ridge line with a view to making sure that we've got support for these 3 or these 2 spotters. Really, I'm using the snipers just to see if I can spot things with them and maybe take out high value targets. Hopefully these 3 Shermans are hull down. Getting these these 2 spotter units have cover arcs to make sure that they don't open up on anything. I've got to work them forward just to get them into decent spotting positions. I want to use the forward observers here to you can see they all have radios, or these 2 have radios. Okay, there's no contact yet. Now let's just see what kind of line of sight we have here. Spotter is hold down. Okay, now what buildings can I target here? Can I hit this one? Spotter is hold down. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 3 from hold down positions just to harass these forward buildings. No aim point. I can hit that upper floor, can't hit that. Let's see if... Not sure why that would be the case. Well, I need this one at the middle. Might have to swap targets a little bit here, but we'll see. No line of sight. So that one can hit there. Can the middle one hit the right? I don't think it could. Or could it? Yeah. Swap them around a little bit. I'm just going to give them about a minute or so. It's a little bit convoluted, but there you go. So I want to give them about a minute or so just hitting that. The one worry I have about putting them in hold down positions is that it kind of flags us up as moving on that right flank, and I've got to make sure that the line of sight. Oh, there's an area target there, but got nothing this way. I need a line of sight from about here to here. But yeah, because we've got the armor moving, I need to I need to make sure that if there is an FO or a leader in those buildings, that they can't call in artillery. If I take artillery fire, then it's going to really make things complicated for us. Could really disrupt us. So if there are any FOs in those buildings, they should be suppressed pretty decently. Okay, let's get these guys moving a little bit. I don't want to push them too far forward. Let's get them up to there. Let's just move these guys a little bit. And I've got to be careful, I don't want to push things too forward. So a company commander there. These snipers are still moving forward. And that's it, so let's go. I don't want to knock those buildings down because I want to use them myself, but got to make sure that anybody inside there is going to be suppressed. Have a look at this. The third building's not being hit. That explains it. It's stopped targeting that building for some reason. That's disappointing. I'm not sure why it should have stopped. Yeah, we've done a pretty decent job with those. Not at all sure why that tank on the right didn't. That's a strange one. Try that again. Maybe I made a mistake first time. Okay, now target light. Switching to target lights just so that it's going to not knock those buildings down. I don't want to have that happen. As I say, I want to use those. Okay, no line of sight. It's kind of strange. I know there's some dust from the building, but why is there no line of sight anymore? That's kind of peculiar. I can hit that and I can hit that, but I can't hit that. I don't get that. Okay, I'm just gonna just clearing the target do anything? No, that's a strange one. Okay, let's I'm doing target light. Not so sure why that would stop. So I've got target light on 2, but that center one still will not let me. Just have to sit it out for a turn and just see what happens there. It's going to give this hunt orders just in case that helps it out somehow. Okay, that's made it as far as it's going to go for that. They are tiring. Okay, that's not got the line of sight I was hoping for. Are they still moving? Oh, that's company commander, I think. Oh, don't know what I'm looking at the moment. No, that's... Okay, I'm going to keep slow moving them. I can't give them a facing order without they're hiding, I think. No. There's some suppression. I'm not sure why they're suppressed. Again, some suppression there. I'm not. Maybe it's because they're tiring. Still no line of sight there either. Okay, keep moving these guys forward. Hopefully we're going to start picking up some line of sight at some point. Again, no line of sight here. Just keep edging them forward and let's see if we can get somewhere with that. Okay, let's go. Ah, he's finally got it. What's that explosion? They're not actually supposed to be using main gun rounds. Apart from the one on the right. Hopefully that's the only one that's firing main gun rounds. Everything else looks pretty good. Did they move? I'm not sure if they moved at all. Keep moving these guys forward and having a hard time getting any kind of line of sight on this at all. Where's the Again, let's just keep on edging them forward and well, these aren't going to be able to see anything, I don't think either. Okay, move slow. Everything is a little bit slow at the moment. Okay, let's see if we can just adjust these things a little bit. He's firing on the left. Target light in the center. And let's target light on the right as well, although I'm thinking that that dust is going to, the smoke and dust is going to obscure that now. That should be okay. And again, let's play out the turn. Well, I need these guys to get some line of sight pretty soon, so I can start putting 25 pounders and 3-inch smoke down. They're getting tired, which is to be expected. Moving slowly is going to tire them out. They're carrying a lot of gear as well. have the Sherman Firefly sitting in the road. So the second in command, and you have 2 platoon. So far nothing has come up. Let's see if they're still moving forward. Still haven't got over that little hump. It's hard to really tell from looking at it. Again, nothing there. Nothing I can do until I can get these guys into position, and I don't want to move them all that quickly. Let's just keep going. We've got plenty of time. So 55 minutes to go at the end of this turn. Just click off that so we make sure that we don't spot anything that pops up. The goal is to hit this this forward edge of the village with 25 pounders, and after a turn or two of that, then to have a smoke screen. I'll then push the 2 infantry companies into this forward edge, get them established. I'll have heavy machine guns, probably in this, maybe one in this building, one in the field, maybe also the HQ also in the building, and also have, of course, the tanks too. In fact, there's no that causes a slight issue. There is no window, so it's a pretty useless building. I can get I suppose I can get the HQ in there. All the windows are on the wrong side, unfortunately. Okay, so let's see again if we've got any kind of line of sight here. Nope. We're getting there, but yeah, I think we've maybe got something. Okay, now it's time to get these guys going. Linear target. That's pretty good, at least we've got that. Question is, can we find how many guns? That's a good question. Let's go for the big one, 4 heavy. Let's go for a medium. Let's check these guys out. I'm not sure how long it takes for that to come in, unfortunately. Can be a little bit vague. Yeah, also can see well enough to put some smoke down when the time comes. Just want those 25 pounders just to be put down for a little while. Could do with these guys just being able to see a little bit more. So those 2 spotters don't need to move anymore. They're fine where they are. So I want to get these snipers just a little bit further forward. Just want to get them to use the binoculars and do some spotting for me, or additional spotting. So we've got 2 good spotters in there already. My fear really is anti-tank guns in this forward edge of the village. As the armour crests there, it'll push across this ploughed field. It comes into a nice dip here, but we've got to make sure that, I mean, that the Buron also gives a little bit of flank protection, but we've got to make sure that that frontal edge is clear of anti-tank guns. Panzerschrecks, the infantry will clear those up. Ah, spotted something, as I expected. Now we have armour. Who spotted that actually? Don't think it tells you on that. No. Okay, that's going to be of interest. I want to move this up a little bit. The possibility of going hull down on this position. I think that might give me. It's going to hunt a little bit. Now that sharpshooter should be in a position again to shoot anybody. Yeah, actually he spotted it. What else can spot it? So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, nothing I can do for the time being. Let's click off that so I make sure I don't miss this. But I don't want that Firefly to get too far forward. It's unbuttoned, so if anything does happen, it should be in a better position to deal with it, but I want to wait until I actually get a better fix on what that armour contact is and where it actually is going before I actually move my armour into any sort of position to deal with it. There it is. That looks like a Jagdpanzer, and it's in a decent position. So it's been identified. Interesting. Interesting. Let's have a look at this. See if I can figure out what it is from the model, although that might be deceptive. Yeah, that's a Jagdpanzer 4. I think it's a hunting Panzer 4, isn't it? I always get confused between hunting Panzers and the Sturmgeschütz. Is there a Sturmgeschütz 4? I think that just might be a Jagdpanzer 4. Okay, now I think the Sherman 5 should be able to deal with that frontally, although this does have sloped armour. Tank just identifies it as tank destroyer with 75mm gun, so yeah, I think it's most likely it's going to turn out to be a hunting Panzer 4. Just a shame the only unit that I've got can actually see it is the forward observer. Sharpshooter, what kind of... oh, I can't actually check that out yet. It's going to... that's going to give me a slight issue. I was thinking I'm gonna deal with that. might as well come out that turn. Target. Yeah, that building's going to be in the way of a shot. If that building comes down during the artillery barrage, that should open it up. Once the smoke's clear, that should open it up. But I don't want to be at the mercy of who's going to see it once the smoke clears. I want to be a bit more... I've got a feeling that this Firefly will be able to see it. Ideally, I would like the sniper to be able to take it out. Or at least to be able to... let's give them slow. Movement here. Let's just keep going. Ideally, I want that. If I can take out the commander, it gives me a big advantage, whatever's up against it, because it has less view capability. It won't. We should be able to get the first shot off. So I'm kind of depending on these guys to get across here without a problem. So I'm just shooting up these forward buildings. See, they're fatigued. But they've done a pretty good job so far. As long as they can bring that, bring the 25 pounders down into that front edge. So far, it's gone pretty good. This guy's exhausted. Well, just keep going a little bit longer. Not much we can do at the moment. I'm really just depending on getting those 25 pounders down and getting this sniper across here. They should be able to engage that without any return fire, 'cause it's in some decent cover. At some point they'll just refuse to move, but hopefully... What is that? What is that firing? What was that? Okay. That's something. What was that? It's something firing. Unless it's yeah. That's firing at something. Now what did that fire at? Shouldn't be able to see the forward observer there, surely. Okay, yeah, that's confused me a little bit. Are these guys suppressed now? That's a bit of a puzzle. Is he buttoned up? No, I don't think so. That's, it would surprise me if they can see the forward observers in the wheat field there. That should be pretty much invisible to them, really. But yeah, that's a bit of a puzzle. Not really sure what's going on with that. Yeah, nothing I can do at the moment. I've just gotta hope that those are just wild shots. Don't want to see anything impacting around that F4, but it's a bit of a puzzle to me, that one. They're almost at the final location, I think. Hopefully they'll be able to get into position to... Right, Jagdpanzer's shooting at something. What was that? Well, that was what that was. That is a surprise. That was not telling me that I could spot that, so there you go. That is a big surprise. Bit of a disappointing thing there, but there you go. I'm gonna have to deal with this. That is a surprise. That is a real surprise. I was wondering what they were shooting at, and I still... What I don't understand about that is that the turret open. Oh, that is a crazy shot. I mean, that is so unlucky. But he couldn't see that. That is just crazy unlucky. I suppose I should have checked it manually. There you go. That's really causes a lot of problems now. But yeah, that one of those things, I suppose. Hopefully the snipers can now... No, they can't now get line of sight onto that, which is disappointing. Oh, that is so... That is just crazy. That is just so crazy. They can see it, but they can't. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have to take a bit of a risk here. And just, I don't know, just hope for the best. Trying to find the aim point. there is quite a bit of just scratching around, trying to find the ideal spot to look into a location at times, which is a bit frustrating. Oh no, you're joking. You're that seriously. It's that really annoys me sometimes with this. That you've got units that just cannot see anything, but the enemy can see straight into that location. That can be really incredibly frustrating. They have no line of sight basically there, but yet they've been hit with a first shot from something. That is just that's crazy. That's just really crazy. That's just incredibly disappointing. Incredibly disappointing. That is just incredibly disappointing. I'm going to take a chance here because I have to really. That's just incredibly disappointing. That I'm taking casualties, even though we've been about as stealthy as you possibly can. We've put him into a position where he should really have had line of sight. If they can see into there from there, then it follows that they should be able to see from there. But not only can they not see there, but somebody can see into their position from there. It's a bit of a mystery at times, but I can't rely on that sniper now, so I might as well just see what I can do here. Okay, reverse or shoot something. Yes, well done. Hit it again. Hit it again, quickly. That's good, that's got it. That's good. And again. Even the score up a little bit, but really could have done without that causing us those sorts of issues. Okay, let's have a closer look at what happened here. Without the tree getting in the way. I'm not, you know what, I don't think. I don't think that was what hit it. I don't think the Jagdpanzer hit it. Oh, the commander, I think. Puts another round in. And that's it. But, you know, I don't think that was what that got that the initial hit on the Firefly. I don't know what it was, but I don't think it was the Jagdpanzer 4. But yeah, now we've got the. I think there's something else in there. I don't know where it is, but I think there's something else in there. I'm gonna have to pull this. Let's get down here. Let's get this back out of the way, because I think there's something else on that forward line that's causing an issue. Let's get it back out of. I think there's something else shot. I think at that sniper. And then, can I give them face orders just to make sure they're pointed in the right direction so they can do something for me? But I think there's something else in this area. It's a real shame I had to lose that, but get that Firefly out of the way quickly. really didn't want to be losing tanks so early. Gonna have a real problem now. £25 is a little bit, thank you. Seems to be hitting over to the right and nothing's hitting to the left, which is where I think we've got a problem here. Got to get these £25 shifted all the way along this line. It's coming in pretty slowly. Expecting a little bit more for 4 guns, but what have we got here? We've got 2. I'm tempted to put some 3-inch across here, but he's got a radio. This do you have? I'm gonna shift the company CO across. See, that's another tank, isn't it? That looks like another tank. Just finish this off. I'm gonna just give them slow orders because I don't want to. Where's the target arc? Well, I would like to give them a target arc there, but never mind. If I can get the camera to work, which is kind of a problem at times. I don't know why it keeps wanting to scroll around. Target arc. I'll have to do. What is that? Something spotted. What was that? Ah, that's a bit of a puzzle. What's that telling me there? Because it's telling me that that's... Yeah, I think it's still reporting that position. Okay, nothing I can do here. Really need these £25 to work it over across to the left side. Okay, we should start seeing £25 coming down over the next turn. It's a long way to go into the centre. Yeah, that's much more like it. That's a lot more like it. That's what we need to see. The company commander moving across there. Okay, I think now is the time to these guys linear target. Hopefully I can get smoke out of these guys. I'm going to use that also as the smoke. Let's call it long. Okay, let's keep going. As long as we can get into this front edge, I think we're okay. It's just making sure that any anti-tank guns on that forward edge are going to be neutralised. And get a good carpet of smoke along here so we can get into the buildings quickly. As you can see, there's a lot of tree coverage on the right, less so on the left. Kicking up a lot of dust. Should work well with the smoke as well. That's pretty much all I can do for now. Can't really get these guys move forward. Let's just get the 2IC moved across. Going to take his place. Not much else I can do there. So going to last 45 minutes. Real shame I lost that third Sherman, but there you go. £25 are coming out pretty well. Only thing I could have done with the Sherman was to manually check that out and put down a target order, even if it couldn't see anything, just hopeful that a round would go through it. But anyway, there you go. I don't mind expending most, if not, well, that's it. That's all that the 20-pounders we're going to get. That's pretty quick. I was expecting a bit longer than that. Maybe I should have gone for the long mission rather than the medium. Okay. I'm not gonna do anything for the time being. It's just receiving. I want to get them in a position so that they can call in additional. Let's bring them forward a fraction more. Can't give them. Yeah, that's the downside to the cover arc. You can't give them facing orders. What have we got over here? Let's get these guys starting to edge over. These two platoons are going to have to really make a lot of ground across this open field once the smoke starts dropping. Keep getting brought up that icon, but I think that's just telling me the Jagdpanzer's position. It's still not in a great position. Just getting everybody in position, getting ready to move, but it's going to take up the smoke a little bit of time to come down. There's too much of a gap actually between the 25-pounders and the smoke, unfortunately, but there you go. It's just Yeah, I think we've got plenty of ammunition actually. I think that the red dot is how much has been used. Got a bit more. I'll put down another one actually while I'm here. Okay, well that's the start. That's the first few turns. We'll be back next time around to continue. And we'll see whether I can push forward a bit more. Obviously, we're missing the infantry and heavy machine guns and anti-tank guns that I think are in there. But from the next batch of turns, we should be pushing across with those 2 platoons to get into these buildings. We'll see how it goes from there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and see you again next time.